So today I wanted to talk about being honest with yourselves and not lying to yourselves, seeking help when you need it. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Endure, Believe, Rise. I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. So we have an awesome quote here today, so let's get into it. Quote of the day. You know who you are, at least you should. Don't lie to yourself about what you are capable of or characteristics you have. Recruit the mentors you need to improve. The Catalyst. Song of the day. The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park. So you there, or I should say, there is a mindset, right? A mantra going around: self-made, did it on my own, no help. I got myself here, so I'll get myself where I need to go. There is this mantra, this idea that you are all that you need in this world. And it couldn't be further from the truth. While you do need to know who you are, while you do need to know what you're capable of, no one who has achieved great success has done it by themselves or without the help of something. There is a lot of work that goes into repairing yourself once trauma has happened. There are people who believe that they are going to fix themselves by themselves, and they are just getting deeper and deeper into a hole. You know, people who are struggling with mental health and they refuse to go and talk to someone about it to get the resources and tools to get out of this despair and get control of their mental health issues. People who are struggling with public speaking and they refuse to take the classes and courses to get the resources and tools to make themselves a better public speaker. These people want to be leaders. They want to live successful and fulfilling lives, but they're not willing to do the work. And this is a lie that you're telling yourselves. This is a lie that society has told itself and has implemented into you. That there's some type of shame when you say, hey, I need help with something. That there's some type of shame saying that, hey, I don't know something. Will you teach me? And if we're being honest with ourselves, we have gotten into situations before where we've had mentors or teachers who have shamed us, who have made us feel bad. And that's where this pre thinking, this pre notion of that I will be shamed, shunned, embarrassed, or talked about comes from, right? And at the end of the day, that's just not true. You found one bad mentor, you found one bad teacher. I need you to keep looking so you can find another one who can help you with the situation that you're in. You know, if you had a broken leg, you wouldn't look at that leg and say, hey, I can fix this myself. You would go to the hospital, you would have them do x-rays, you would have them put screws in, do surgery so that they can repair it. Okay? If you had a cavity, you wouldn't say, I can repair this myself. You would go to the dentist, you would have them do x-rays, they would do the procedures to fill it so that you can no longer be in that pain and save that tooth from further decay. This is the same thing when it comes to our lives and our mental health. It comes to our aspirations and our goals and characteristics that we don't have, or that we're lacking, or that need to be improved. You can't start by lying to yourself. It has to start with being honest. It has to start with you doing the work and saying, who am I? What am I capable of? What do I want? Do I have the resources, the skills, the tools, the characteristics to get what I want? And if I don't, how do I get those resources to get what I want? Okay? You have to be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone else. I know, I'm thinking of a particular person right now who refuses to accept the fact that they hate themselves. This person does not like themselves. No matter how much they tell themselves they do, no matter how much they tell me that they do, their actions and their thought process, the things that come out of their mouths, the situations they put themselves in, shows that they do not love themselves. If they love themselves, they would make sure people around them treated them a certain way. If they love themselves, they wouldn't take certain jobs that degraded them. If they love themselves, they would take care of themselves in a certain light. And I've tried to impart onto this person that mentality. I've tried to impart onto this person that message, but sometimes that journey has to be taken, that blind realization has to come from within. You cannot help anybody to start to be honest with themselves. And I do caution to you, be careful dealing with people who lie to themselves, because they will lie to you. And that person lies to me constantly, all the time. You know, little things that you don't even have to lie. But I understand and I forgive them because they lie to themselves. So, of course, why would I think that they're going to be honest with me? So, at the end of the day, when you want something, you have to start with being honest with who you are, what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. It's not a bad thing. There's no shame to say, I'm not able to do this. I don't have the characteristics necessarily to accomplish this. And in that, you know now what you need to develop. You don't have that resource, so let's develop that resource. You don't have that tool, let's develop that tool. You don't have that characteristic, let's develop that characteristic. Let's recruit somebody who does have that characteristics so they can take that burden off of us. Let's recruit a mentor that can help us develop that characteristic. Being honest with yourself allows you to be honest with the rest of the world. And when you're honest with the rest of the world, you can live in a reality where you can develop things that you actually and accomplish the things that you actually want. But if it's all built on a lie, it will all come crashing down eventually. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.